listening to Reza Riffs with Keith Reza and Alan Lee, right here on LA Talk Radio.
All right, Rifters, welcome to the show. Subscribe, rate, review. Alan Lee is here. Hi, how are you, Alan?
Hello, my friend.
All right, and we have a great guest.
We do indeed.
The great Garrett Morris from SNL, Two Broke Girls, Martin, the Jamie Foxx Show. He's here via Zoom, and we're rocking and rolling. We had to rush the opening remarks because he's waiting, so we're going to start it immediately. Welcome, the great Garrett Morris.
Where is he?
Yeah, I just let him in. Garrett saw me do stand-up with Jonathan Kite last month, and that's how I met him.
Oh, wonderful.
Being
out there.
And he is in. He's just not mute. He's unmuted right now. Maybe he's coming in at 12.
What made you think he was here?
He is here. He was said in the waiting room. All right, guys, we're gonna pause. We're gonna pause this and wait for Garrett to connect. And we'll be right back with Garrett Morris, guys.
From Garrett M.
All right,
yeah.
Garrett Morris, how are you, buddy?
Here he is, my man.
What's that hand in my face? Hold on. Okay, my niece is my assistant. Yep.
Yeah. Kay's awesome. Hi, Kay.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So what's happening, bro? What's going on?
Not much. Thank you so much for doing this. I was telling Alan that I met you at the rec room with Jonathan Kite. So
yeah, and Jonathan is the reason why I'm here. You swore that you didn't have any warrants, so I said, okay.
Well, we appreciate that. Jonathan's a good friend of ours, so yeah.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine too. Beautiful man, very talented.
Yeah. So did you enjoy that show? Because you go to a lot of shows, and like that was a cool, intimate, small room, huh?
Yeah, it was nice, very nice. Yeah, some talented guys there.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to start.
How long have you been there? You did it all the time?
No, I just opened for Jonathan. That I mean, I do that club regularly, but yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to start off with congratulating you on your Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, they like I said at the thing, they figured they wanted to do it on Hollywood Boulevard and not at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. And, you know, at 87, they don't know what's that going to happen. So they get it to him now. You know, walk up in Forest Mountain. Where are you looking for? Garrett Morris is great. Anyway.
But hey, at least you got one though, like that.
Yes. I'm very grateful.
Beautiful star.
Actually, more than the star, what really turned me on, made me cry was the look on the faces of my family and my friends. That was
awesome. Yeah,
more than the star.
Yeah. I saw on Facebook a lot of people came to support you too, which was awesome. So that was
yeah. I'm very grateful for that, because really, I'm sure you said your fans are the reason why you get the star, and your career and what they do and say is why you want to get something like that.
Yeah.
And that place, by the way, actually was only a few yards from a porno shop I used to go to all the time.
It was a porno shop?
Right around the corner from there was a porno shop I used to go to all the time. Okay. Not a souvenir store or something like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
do you think porno shops have died now with like
I hope not. I hope not. Just like the porno industry. I hope the porno industry lives forever.
Oh, okay. No, it definitely will. But what I'm saying is like now there's all this free porn you could get online. Why would you go to a shop?
True. Well, exactly. And did you know that the highest percentage of porno material is sold in the Bible Belt. Did you know that?
I did not.
These statistics, and yes, Alan, that's true. More
believe-
porn is in North Carolina, Georgia, and places like that than in the rest of the country.
Oh,
Well,
my
for
God.
heaven's sakes, the Bible Belt.
Hello. Well, there's a lot of sex in the Bible. I mean,
There is.
Yeah.
David screwed a whole lot of women.
That's right.
King Saul screwed a whole lot of women. Matter of fact, David, one of the most celebrated characters in the Bible, did you know he actually had a guy killed so he could get his wife? Did you know
Oh,
that?
my God.
Oh boy.
In the
That's
Bible,
I
he
know.
has this. When he was king, he made the whatever send this guy to the head of the line, whatever at war,
Oh boy.
knowing that probably he would be killed, and he did.
That's
Wow.
not nice.
That's in the Bible.
Yeah. But you know what else is cool? Like, I miss the old-fashioned porno magazines where you could like,
Hello,
Because-
Jugs. Remember Jugs?
yeah.
Jugs.
Cause-
Are you
cause-
on something about Jugs?
No, he's not. He's not.
Jugs, yes, I used to love Jugs.
Because you could look at the pictures, right? And then in the middle, they'd have some jokes for you.
Hello, but are you aware of the fact that during the Vietnam War, Playboy won some Pulitzer Prizes for articles about the war?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So for a minute, it was a relevant publication.
Yeah.
Well, it's still relevant to guys like you and me, but
Exactly. Now, Garrett, I wanted to ask you because I don't know if you've heard about this yet, but they're making a Saturday Night Live movie called SNL 75. Have you heard about that?
am I under a rock? Am I under a fucking, excuse me, can I say something?
Yeah.
Please.
Fucking rock? You have to tell me that? Yes, a guy named Lamorne. Guess what his last name is? His name is Morris.
I don't know.
And he has a commercial out. He has a commercial out now. The BMO commercial. Have
Yeah.
you seen that? That's him.
Oh, really?
Oh.
He's going to play you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Oh, nice. There.
He's not good looking enough for that.
But like, how cool is that though? That like, they're making it's like a life biography movie on you, like that.
Don't say that. You don't know what they're gonna say, Keith.
Oh, okay.
So we don't know what. I'm not in it. I'm not getting money for it. None of that. So
Oh,
we
okay.
have no idea what they're gonna say.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
If they tell the truth, I'll be in jail. No, that's true. I'm
Yeah.
not lying.
Oh man. Now on SNL, I was watching your sketch the other day about getting a shotgun and killing all the white. I thought that was so funny.
Classic.
Classic. And I was like, how daring was that? Where like you can't probably do that on a sketch nowadays. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think, with all due respect to Saturday Night Live, I don't think they're as courageous as they were then.
Oh, absolutely. They're not courageous.
With this right-wing attitude, I don't think they're trying to do it. There's a story behind that.
Yeah.
You want to hear it?
I would love to
yeah,
hear it.
go on.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. So I used to work with a group called the Belafonte Singers,
Mhm.
and we'd be driving, from town to town, and this is a 12-member group that Harry managed. And then sometimes he sang with him, but he managed he had 4 guys that sang with him all the time.
Yeah.
But the 12 guys, he sent around the corner singing folk songs and gospel and stuff like that. Anyway, one time we were riding, one of the members, his name was Robert Henson, very beautiful guy, brilliant guy. Matter of fact, he was so brilliant, he also taught French on public television in the late 50s, early 60s. Anyway, tell a story about that. You may not be old enough to know about Truth or Consequences.
Right.
It was a show by Art Linkletter.
Okay.
And Art Linkletter's show had been our show, in which he would have his aides, while he's doing the show, go around the audience finding people who had talent, like singers could sing, could knew poetry, could dance, could, And sure enough, on this particular show, they found a old lady from North Carolina who had written supposedly 400 songs. So at the end of the show, they brought her up. They tried to bring her up, but she was very shy and resisted it. But Art Linkletter had the audience clap her up. Come on,
Right.
come on, come on, bring her up, bring her up. So that she very shyly, she comes up to the stage, and then he tells her to play her favorite song. And she was shy. Oh, I don't know if I should do that. I don't know if I should do that. I don't know if I should say no. And ladies and gentlemen, she's shy. Come on, play your song,
Yeah.
And let's say her name was Miss Smith. So Miss Smith sat down to the piano, and she did the following. Da 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 da. I'm gonna get me a shotgun and shoot all the niggas I see. For this, according to Robert, I didn't see this show, but according to him,
Right.
if you knew anything about the 50s, they blacked out that show right away.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit, they may not have even kept that show. So when Lauren came up with the premise of Death Row Folly, which was guys on Death Row who were going to do a folly, which I thought was already fun. Okay. And that first year we did a lot of improvisation. So he told us to go to our room and come back with something. And when I sat in the room, that thing came into my mind. And I realized if I changed nigger to whitey, I would have a perfect song for Black Man on Death Row.
Right, right.
That's really how that song came to be. When I said, I'm gonna get me a shotgun to shoot all the whiteys I see, right? When I shoot all the whiteys I see, whitey, he won't bother me. Gonna get me a shotgun to shoot all the whiteys I see.
Yeah.
That's how it came to be.
Oh, wow. Now, Garrett, was it hard for you on SNL to write sketches? Because you seem like you're a guy who writes like movies or books and stuff, and I feel like sketches might be hard for you. You know what I mean?
Wow, you just hit it right on the net.
Oh, right.
I am a playwright.
Oh, okay.
That's how Lauren chose me to be a writer, not to be a part of the Not Ready for Prime Time
Yeah.
players. I was actually being asked to be a writer and also to bring in Black actors who would be a part of the 7-member group.
Right.
Because Lauren wanted a non-white, a Black person on a group. And I was trying to write 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 15 seconds a minute, and I was not succeeding.
Yeah.
I was very mad at myself. And what happened was a lot of people that started saying, fire him, fire him, fire him. And one day I came in, and that's a whole another story too, but I'm making sure. I came in, and as I got in the elevator, somebody said to me, hey, Garrett, I want you in the green room. And in the green room, they were looking at a movie I did called Cooley High.
Yeah.
Yeah. And John and Gilda and Lorraine and Jane had seen Cooley High and asked Lauren, said, well, look, you got this guy bringing other people, and he's an actor too. So when Lauren saw me in the movie, that's when he said, I want you to audition for the Not Ready for Prime Time. But can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Good. So I had been hired as a writer first and was finding, like you just indicated, very difficult because the play is 2 hours,
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm scared. You think it would be easy to do, but to write for just a minute, certainly for 30 seconds, I find it very hard. I now, I've learned to do something like that. But yes, that was a problem. Trying to figure out how to write a minute or 30 seconds and be
Mhm.
funny and say something relevant.
Yeah. Now, when after SNL, you know, because you were an actor first, but I saw you do stand up comedy a few years ago. Like, when did you jump into that adventure?
With all due respect to you, I don't feel I've ever been a stand-up.
Really,
Uh,
I saw you
no,
at a club, and it
Yeah.
was called the Garrett Morris Club. It was your
no,
comedy.
it's called a downtown comedy club.
Yes,
Oh,
that's what we said.
downtown. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right. In the hotel.
I had it for 11 years. I had it for 11 years. Me and my one of my best friends forever, Kevin Garnier. So actually, we were there to bring other comedians to do their thing.
Oh,
And
okay.
I learned from them to do what you saw me do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
just, you know, I learned, it was a training camp for me as well as a way to present other people, which I really enjoyed thoroughly because it turned out to be an expensive hobby. Okay.
It is expensive to when you're, you know, because you got to
Yeah.
dry. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
But what I got out of that really was meeting a whole lot of beautiful, talented people. And so I don't regret the fact that it costs money. You know, I'm blessed that I had the money to do it.
Yeah. And then I wanted to ask you about Martin. You were on Martin for a while, and then is this true? I don't. I know you got shot, but was that the reason why because you got hurt? They didn't want to renew your contract. That's why they kicked you
I
out.
have no idea what it is.
Okay.
And Martin and the producers. Uh, but it's already, I've already, excuse me. If I seem to be sort of sparse in talking to you, I'm right now working on a documentary.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to put out too much.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Right.
This may start from that. But with Martin, I have no idea whatsoever why, while I was in the hospital going to one of being 10 major operations, I was in a coma for 3 days
Yeah.
before I came back. They thought I was out of here. So I have no idea. Before that, Martin, I had not one argument about anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you may hear from others, we had never had any encounter whatsoever. So
Wow.
you'd have to ask Martin and all the producers why, because that seemed very over the top.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna say that seems ridiculous.
Come on, Garrett. If they did that, had me something. I swear to you.
Yeah.
No, I did.
And then the Jamie Foxx show.
Beautiful man.
Yeah, you were
Beautiful.
Incredible on that. So
Well, thank you. I love your taste, by the way. This man, Jamie Foxx, beautiful man, a genius. This guy was playing organ and piano by the time he was 11 or 12 in church. And he has the thing he won an Oscar for his incredible portrayal of Ray Charles.
yeah.
And beautiful man, you know, we never had one. And I met one of the most talented actors in the business, who I think is very much unsung. You can interview him as well, and that is Christopher Duncan.
Oh my God, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Braxton.
Yeah.
One of the most talented guys I know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Ray was like one of the best. I couldn't explain it.
Wasn't that incredible? That was incredible.
Oh, dude, one of the top 100 movies ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I wanted to ask you about your adventures with Richard Pryor, like because Richard Pryor is a comic legend. You did a movie with him. Like, how was that?
I can't say I had any adventures with him. But admire of him. See, to me, to this day, he's my #1 monologuist I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Okay. And when I was in New York, he would come to New York, I was there all the time, you know. And I did a movie with him called Critical Condition.
Yeah.
Where Michael Apted called me, the director, said that Richard wanted me to be in the movie. I wasn't in the movie.
Oh,
And
so Richard fought for you to get in.
I don't know if he fought. He's a
Oh,
star. He
all
might
right.
have said, Michael, about Garrett.
Yeah.
But yeah, he called Michael Aptek called me and said, "Hey, Richard wants you in the movie. You're not, you got no help me. You're not gonna be hitting names,
Yeah. Yeah.
cats, but we'll hook up, a part for you." So and I played a part of a Vietnam vet who heroin. And I also a veteran, by the way. I fought for your democracy, motherfucker. You know that? I fought 2 years from 61 to 63. I bivouacked at Fort Dix in New Jersey and spent 2 years as a medic and an X-ray technician.
Oh my God.
Do you mind the word?
No, no. You speak freely. Yeah.
Alan is not a full-letter word, motherfucker.
No.
It is.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I spent 2 years as a medic, and I stationed at Fort Meade, and then they were at Fort Ritchie, like Fort Meade, Maryland, and then Fort Ritchie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Well, what was the worst injury that you had to like cover and help heal?
I took X-rays.
Oh, you took the X-rays. Okay.
I took X-rays of the fractures and a lot of what they call intravenous pyrogram,
Oh my God.
which you put dye in the guy's system and to go whatever organ, and you take the X-ray of that organ. So,
Yeah.
and some broken bones too, but I wasn't healing anybody.
Ah.
And also I must have cost a lot of money with the photographs I fucked up.
You fucked up a lot of photographs?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Because at a certain point I was pissed off with being in the Army anyway, because I had left the career with Harry Belafonte to do it.
Yeah.
When I went back, I went back there.
Yeah. So wow, that is so I didn't know that. That's very interesting.
Wow.
And yeah.
Yes.
Do a lot of people like is that something you talk about a lot, or is that like just like one of those hidden secrets that you just certain people know?
We got to hear first.
I don't really know how to answer that. I mean, I've talked about it in some other podcast.
Yeah. All right. So what was it like? Because like there has to be some type of juice about you where you're on Martin, you're on the Jamie Foxx show, Two Broke Girls, like those are hit shows. You know what I mean? So there has to be some juice where they say Garrett Morris can really help the numbers and the ratings on this. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you don't know? Oh,
No,
they were.
no.
Oh, because they're so
Go
funny and they were all hits. Like I love Two Broke Girls, and so like I feel like your
You
character.
saying that it would say if I'm in it?
Yeah, it's an automatic.
I hope that's what they said. I hope if that's what they said and got me a job, right on. I'm good for that. Michael Patrick King was beautiful. He chose me to do Broke Girls, and I thank him to this day because he put me to a great cast. I've been in some great casts. Martin had a great cast. Tisha Campbell, Christina Arnold. Who spoke? I don't know if you saw the Walk of Fame thing.
I did not.
Tisha Campbell, Tisha Arnold spoke. She did a great job. And I met Tisha, Sheena, the late Tommy Ford, Carl Payne, and one of my main men to this day, a guy named Jonathan Grice.
Yeah.
If you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite, he played the uncle.
Yeah, he was the I think the best part of Napoleon Dynamite.
Thank you.
That's funny.
And yes, I think so. He's a dynamite actor, man.
Yeah.
I know. And also with Martin, with Jamie Foxx, Tashina, Garcelle Bobet,
Yeah.
Martin himself, Ellie English, and I already talked about Christopher Duncan.
Oh yeah.
There were two girls, John Kite, Michael Moy, Kat Denning, Beth Bayes, and the fabulous Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, I love Jennifer Coolidge. She's
Me
so
too, man.
so
You-
funny.
You
She
cannot
likes-
know her or be in a prison for like 15 minutes without loving her. She's one of the most beautiful people I know in the business.
Yeah.
Boy, she,
Yeah.
you know, she traveled 13 hours from New Zealand to talk for me at the ball.
Yeah. How cool is that? Like, because
That's over cool.
yeah.
That's hot, actually. She is too.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, I know you have a lot of friends, but for someone to stop like a day filming and travel across the country, like that's Taylor Swift
Yes.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I wanted to ask you about long
By the way,
shot.
talking about Taylor Swift, did you see the game yesterday?
I
Yes,
did.
we
I
did.
thought that was a cool, intense game. There's so
It
many
sure was.
turnovers. Yeah,
The wrong team won, but that's other than that.
yeah. But I like.
Florida Dodgers should have won.
They should have, yeah. But I like games where there's turnovers every second.
Me
you know?
too, and I like ties. I like overtime.
Overtime.
Yeah. Dude, that trick play the Niners did, where the Purdy threw it to the fullback and the fullback threw it to McCaffrey for the touchdown. I thought that was one of the coolest plays I've ever
amazing.
seen.
Yeah. That was great. Yeah.
Oh man. I wanted to ask you about long shots with Ice Cube. Like, what was it like working on an Ice Cube movie?
Beautiful guy, man.
Yeah.
I was always a fan, you know, plus police. You know, that's how I found out about him when he came with Fuck the Police.
Yeah.
And he's a beautiful man. Another good cat, but I love working with him. Beautiful. We were in Louisiana, my home state, when we did that.
Yeah.
I think we were around Baton Rouge. And I think so. Because I met Keke Palmer, Tasha Smith. Tasha Smith must be a great actor.
Yeah.
You know.
So Ice Cube, like I have a feeling, like I've never met him, but I have a feeling that he's one of those guys who he doesn't know that he's so funny. You know what I mean? Like
I think, yeah, I understand what you mean. I think he's brilliant, and that he turned himself around from somebody who a lot of people would be afraid to meet.
Ice Cube, yeah.
Yeah, to with Are We There Yet? That movie started turning around for him.
Yeah.
And now he's really sort of what do you call crossover now?
Yeah. He's a great act. He's a great
Oh
actor.
he's and a good businessman too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this might make you laugh, but you did a movie called Who's Your Caddy, which
Yes, I did. And it's funny because when I did that movie, it was to replace the Reverend Al Sharp.
oh wow.
He was supposed to do that, right?
Yeah. So you
And-
took his role.
Right. So when they had, I think, the 40th anniversary of Saturday Night Live, he was there, did something, and people coming and meet him, right? And I said, you got me a job. He said, really? I said, yeah, the movie. He said, what movie? And then I could not remember who was your caddy. So he must have thought this is a lie. He's lying, you know. I said, oh my God, I couldn't think of who was your caddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was a guy who was a hip hop artist, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my friend Faison Love is in it, and
Oh right, Faison.
yeah.
Yeah, I love Faison. Yeah.
So
And
he
I
so
think Sherry Shepherd was it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he told me, and I don't know if this is true, but he told me that President Bill Clinton said that was his favorite comedy movie.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, I was like that too. I was like, really?
Really, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bro. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get Paula for you, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Paula?
Yeah.
Remember the lady who sued him?
Yeah.
There's a lady named Paula who became in the scandal about, when the lady, the blowjob lady, what's her name?
I, I don't know her name, but
Yeah, the the lady that now
The
we're blanking
lady,
out.
yeah, she was like
Monica.
Monica
Mon-
Lewinsky, right?
Lewinsky, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me for saying blowjob lady, okay? Please forgive me. She's a beautiful lady, deserves respect. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know, as much as I admire him, that was not cool of
Oh
Bill.
yeah. No.
Yes, because I'm sure there would have been other ladies who would have done that for you.
No,
But,
definitely. Yeah.
but that's his favorite movie.
Yeah.
His
That's
favorite comedy movie.
yeah. That favorite comedy movie. So
Okay.
yeah. So if you ever meet President Clinton, you have a pass, right? He could pardon
Yeah, I was
everything.
president. Yes.
Oh no.
Alan, you got any questions for Garrett?
You know, there's this one sketch that sticks in my mind
Uh-oh.
forever, and it was when you were on a gay pirate ship with Belushi and Aykroyd. And when they were passing, another ship was passing by, you were waving. It was the funniest thing. I never forgot it. And you were
Did I
all
do like
waving.
that?
Yeah. But it was the
Yeah.
funniest thing. I mean,
Hey,
it just always struck my funny bone. It was, it was a simple sketch. And it
Alan,
was,
I'm a method actor. Okay. Okay. That was acting. Okay. Okay. I have nothing against it if that's what you want to
no,
do.
no, no.
Okay. Alan. Okay.
No. I
And
can't believe.
I'm a guy who can say of my best male friends, I loved it. But I also followed with look, I'm not gay, so don't get no idea.
No, no, no,
Right.
no, not at all.
That's a met.
Guy talking Jonathan Grimes,
Yeah.
my best friend to the day, also Kevin Garnier, two guys I love. I mean, I know I take the bullet for, but I tell them all the time, don't get no ideas, okay?
Hey, I know that type of friendship. I mean, I would
Yes.
take a bullet for. I mean, of course, the people I take a bullet for are dead
Yes.
now. But yeah,
Really?
yeah. I mean,
Did somebody shoot him?
no.
And you want to rob?
No. I toured with Norm Macdonald, so he was my best friend.
Oh my God! No.
Yeah.
Man.
So
Did you?
I w-
Oh, he was such a funny guy.
yeah.
Nice
And
person.
Did you like Andy Kaufman?
I loved Andy Kaufman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he was brilliant.
Yeah.
Did you know Andy never smoked or did anything like that and died of lung cancer?
Oh.
Because in the clubs, people would then be smoking.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he got it from other people smoking.
Second hand.
Yes, I can smoke. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
I
Sad.
wanted to ask you. I don't know.
Wait a minute, Alan, are you through?
Pardon me?
Keith, don't be impolite. He said you were going to ask questions, Alan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for
Let you
heaven's
do a
sakes,
little-
thank you.
Let you do a little tidbit, then he comes
This-
back.
Okay, yeah.
A little tiny crumb.
Yeah.
You know, don't you find it interesting that all these this generation out there in their 20s, they're building all these rooms in their bedrooms and putting up these club lights and games and spotlights and all this stuff. And I think it's funny that they're attempting to turn their bedrooms into a nightclub.
I
And
didn't know they were doing that. Really?
yeah, it's a gaming room and they got lights all over the place and they're lying there.
Right. Do they have a mirror on the wall?
Some of them do.
Completed,
That's the type of nightclub I want to go to with a mirror.
Well, they won't leave the house.
Yeah.
See, these kids live with their parents and they won't leave the house. So they decided to just make their bedroom into a club.
Well, I would find that hard to sleep,
Yeah, that's right.
because like really, That's interesting. You're talking about a phenomenon I wasn't aware of.
Oh, I thought you could.
Oh, wow.
I thought you'd find it interesting.
I do find it interesting, for certain activity. But
True.
yeah, but you got to turn the lights off at a certain point.
Yeah. And then like you gotta wonder how much are they charging per ticket, right? To go.
Oh, look at that.
See what Steve got a dirty mind out. See, yeah.
And then I want one of my last questions. I only have two more questions for you. I wanted to ask you about Jim Belushi because I heard that even though you worked with him for a few years, you weren't really close. Is that kind of true?
I don't even know how to respond to that because it sounds like some angst is in that question about me and Jim Belushi.
Right.
I did his show. I enjoyed doing it. And I have nothing from that would cause me to really understand that question because we weren't then and now, buddies, but that's all right with me. I had never had any problem with not being a very close friend or not. So for me, people
I think
almost seem like people that see on the thing, they assume something that isn't going on.
Right. Yeah.
So I have no problem with the fact that I did this show as an actor, like I've done a million shows as an actor.
Right.
But I left. I wasn't good friends with the people on it. Nobody says, "Hey, isn't that bad?" So Jim Belushi and I have no axe to grind as I know it. Either with him with me or me with him. I did it, and I was glad to do it. And I was happy to do it.
Well, I also think people assume that just because you work with somebody that you're close with people, but you could also work with people you're not close with too.
Right.
So
I got that. My agent said, "Hey, I forgot the name of it. What's the name of it? The Jim Belushi show? What was it called?"
Oh, there was According to Jim.
Right, According to Jim. And I went and did, I think, 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed doing it. And had nothing bad or negative going on between he and I until this day. Now, lately I've heard something like what you said, but that comes out of people's false assumptions about stuff.
Right.
Because there's some shows that I've been in that I still contact people, but I've been in over 50 years. God, if I would try to be good friends with everybody at this show, that would be like, at least
you'd have no time for the ladies.
Right. Yeah. So, then what was your question again?
Oh, it was just about like if there was like hard to work, like I don't know, like you guys didn't get along or something, stuff like that.
I did not find it to be so at all.
Oh, awesome.
No.
That's great to hear. Yeah. And then my last question for you, Garrett Morris, is if you could go back into a time machine and talk to a younger Garrett Morris and tell yourself what you know now, what would you tell yourself?
Be ready for change.
Yeah.
Be able to, not resist, when things change, go another way, be able to adapt, and see if you can get to know Lola Falana personally. You remember Lola Falana?
I do.
He does.
Alan knows, right?
I do.
Meet
Lola.
Yeah. You get to know her Sammy Davis does.
Oh, Sammy Davis, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
But other than that, no, just be able to adapt and change and deal with change.
Yeah.
In a positive way. Now I do, but for a minute,
Interesting.
Well, some people adapting, I mean, even with me, like adapting's hard, and it's like stuff that you can't, like you try to understand, but you just can't until it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You resist it, and then later on you go, yeah, now, sometimes it's 4 star.
Yeah.
And sometimes you are the agent of change, Most of the times that's been in my case, but a lot of times my past, my early years, was hard to do.
Yeah. Well, Garrett, where can the folks at home follow and support you at? Like, do you have a Instagram or Twitter or something?
Hold on. Kay, what's the Drake tell you my it's it used to be the Angola prison in Louisiana. Hold on, good. Underscore Garrett Morris on Instagram.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Underscore Garrett Morris on Instagram.
On Instagram.
All right, Garrett. Well, thank you so much for talking
My
with
man.
us. Yeah.
Keith, thank you. Adam, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
And till then, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And Keith, with that, I'm giving you a lot of room. Thank you.
All
Thank
right, Garrett. Thank
Beautiful.
you so much, buddy. Have a great day.
Thank
All
you.
right.
So,
All right.
thank you, Garrett.
Hey, let it perpetrator.
All right, guys.
I ain't every question. Hey,
Oh my God.
I'll be all bit. Hold on.
Oh,
Be better, okay.
okay.
Hello.
Can you see?
Hi.
Hello.
Thank
Oh, hi. How are
Thank
you?
you.
Hi.
Thank you
That's
so
my niece.
much.
Thank
My
You're
you.
welcome.
My niece is my sister, and she
Oh,
She's awesome. Yeah.
Great show. Great show.
thank
Ah.
you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen. Talk to you later.
All right.
Beautiful.
Bye, Garrett. All right,
All
guys.
right, bro.
That was the show. Subscribe, rate, review, and we'll see you guys next
Man.
week.
Garrett
That was awesome.
Morris.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week on Razor Riffs.
Oh, yeah.
You're listening to Reza Riffs with Keith Reza and Alan Lee, right here on LA Talk Radio.